I'm fucking your daughter. Whoa. Hey, I've been gone for a couple weeks. I had to cool out. I had police on me. People was throwing lawsuits on me and shit. People pulling up the guns to my house. I had to cool out for a little bit. I had detectives talking to me. I'm dodging defamation lawsuits and shit. I had shit going on for real this time. Not no niggas just being lazy type shit, but it's crazy. The bitch is trying to send me to get police in my life. I can't even say what I want to say. I really gonna send me then. But fuck you, pretty much. I just want to say one thing I noticed. That Luka came back in town, dropped 45 for the 46th time. Anthony Davis gave us 13 fucking points and 12 rebounds. I don't believe me. I don't think y'all believe this shit. I don't think y'all believe. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, y'all. I think I'm fucking playing. Where is this big tall motherfucker? Anthony Davis. Let me highlight that for y'all. I don't know if it's gonna let me highlight it, but let me share. You can't even see what I'm talking about. There you go. The nigga had 13 points and 11 fucking rebounds. Luka's back in town. Lakers are back in town. LeBron, your homie who traded you online on podcasts talking about the nigga traded me. Fuck this nigga. You hurt your ball sack. You came back early. For this shit, got me clowning KD and Devin Booker, bitch ass, who can't even make the fucking play in. And your ass, 33 minutes. Is this like a ritual, a Masonic ritual? Is this your shaman ritual to get that new bag, Anthony Davis? Let me know, and I shut the fuck up. But 13 points, 11 rebounds. Let's see what Luka had. Probably had 45, 8, and 6, right? Fucked up my shit, just like AD fucking up my team. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Luka had 45, 8, and 6. I don't think y'all listening to me. Luka had 45, 8, and 6. Now I know this video is not going to be up long. I'm just getting my initial reaction to the shit. The over-under for Anthony Davis was 27 points. Was he going to get more than 27 points? And I was finna bet money on Anthony Davis. I'm like, surely Anthony Davis is going to get more than 27 points because Luka's definitely getting more than 30. The nigga gave me 13 points and he gave me 13 points and 11 rebounds. Luka gave me 45, 8, and 6 on great shooting splits. And then this the thing. The Mavericks fan base has been fucked. Like, what the fuck are we watching? I'm going to say it for y'all. We talk like we've been sad. We've been mad. We done protested. We want the nigga to be fired. We damn near want the nigga to be killed. But I got a creepy suspicion it was bigger than the Mavericks. I feel like Adam Silver did this shit. They don't want to talk. You're never going to hear this. You're not going to hear conspiracy talk about how the views was low. And they had to make a blockbuster trade because the finals, I'm going to ruin the script, is going to be Celtics and Lakers, bro. The Mavericks fan has been fucking fucked. You know, Dallas is a great city, but nobody wants to come here. We have to draft Europeans. And then we draft another European after fucking Dirk. Getting a chip with Dirk was like, woo, what the fuck? We did it. We got a chip with Dirk. We got another European that's better than Dirk. And traded that nigga for a Herder. And traded that nigga for a bag of bones. I need to stop yelling. I got neighbors, right? They traded that nigga for a bag of fucking bones. I'm just giving you my reaction to this shit. Let me tell you something, bro. If Anthony Davis would have just came in and won the fucking game, Fuck the points. If you would have won the game, I wouldn't care how many points they had, but now we lost. Bitch, you had under 20 points. Fuck you, AD. That's why they traded your bitch ass. Now, he's supposed to make a splash from the team like, oh, we're going to make the playoffs, Mavericks. Have faith in me. Bitch, a couple weeks ago, I'm thinking you can take us to the second round. But I see the frustration with Laker fans because you see the potential in the nigga being fucking better than Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett combined. You see that shit. The nigga can give you 45 points, 10 blocks, you know what I'm saying, 10 rebounds, cross the nigga up, alley-hoop lobs and shit. Then the next game, he's no more useful than fucking, what's the nigga name? Shot Show Bob? Derek Lively Jr.? Daniel Gafford. That's why he wants to play power forward, not center, because some nights he can be the star and put up the fucking points. Then other nights he can be a regular-ass big man, just getting rebounds. See, if he was a regular big man and he went Anthony fucking Davis, I will accept 13 points and 11 boards. I'd be like, you know what? The nigga did his fucking job. Nigga, you see on my screen, I'm talking about the nigga. Look at this, the nigga we traded for, Luka. The nigga dropped 45, 6, and 8. Now, I get what you're saying. Don't look at the stats and shit. I watched the game too, but now, if Luka had 45, if Anthony Davis just had 27 and 10, 20, 25 and 12, something I can work with to be like, well, he didn't really have a bad game. The Lakers have a better team. Our team is injured. Nigga, it's a close game. You giving me 13 points and 11 rebounds in a close game, bitch. It's a close game. It's not a blowout. Don't let this score right here is tomfoolery. It wasn't like this. The game was close. The whole fucking game was close. Oh, I could say Anthony Davis is hurt. But that's been his fucking problem, bro. He's been fucking hurt.
That's a little bit right there. I'm sure that your sauce on the bottom is incredible. Thank you. That's so beautiful. Money was down. Who's dish? Let's do things. That stole the spotlight. Records. In dinner service, the chef took turns running the pass.
Can y'all see me?
They each face a bit of sabotage. This is not how it's courtesy of faculty. McDonald's with summer. This is Arctic Shark. Alex. This well means that the piece and Alejandro. Hey, this is Orzo. This is fucked up, guys. Each excelling. At elimination. Like, this is so difficult. Chef Ramsey chose someone ending count of three, whose life will change forever. One. Tonight, sir, watch the final three. Three on Hannah's Kitchen.
All right, I'm back in this bitch. Salute, Dominique. My fault leaving a comment or so long. Nigga was gone for 3 minutes. Nigga was on the rant. Uh, comments. Yeah, nigga was on the rant. But I don't even know what I'm showing anymore. It's not even showing. So I'll take that off of there. Move his ass from stage. Yeah, I'm good, bro. So I've been gone. I'm gonna go live again on Facebook, talk about some shit. I stepped away from a couple weeks because I had a lot of shit my mom want to talk about, but I was dodging lawsuits, nigga. Yeah, I had the stats. I had the stats up. I was dodging lawsuits and shit, and dodging police and all type of shit, bro. Harassment claims and shit. But I had the fucking stats up. We traded a fucking nigga, basically, who dropped 45 points for the 46th time. He dropped 45 points, and we traded a nigga, who couldn't even go who couldn't even give us. You know what I'm saying? Hope it pulls it up. It pulled it up. Thank God. Hope y'all seen the shit that I'm seeing. Let me add it to the stage. I don't think I see it. Hopefully it does it. It's going slow. And I know when it goes slow, my voice cuts out. Yeah, I have to stats up. There you go. Oh, remove. Add. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. It fucking worked. Okay. Now, Luka had 45. AD, 33 minutes. 33 minutes. 13 points, 11 rebounds. The Mavericks fan as a fan base been fucking fucked by Adam Silver. Hope y'all see this. So let's go down the list. They tried to say the owners was cheap. They didn't want to pay for that shit. I was kind of believing this shit because Mark Cuban had a quote. You know what I'm saying? And I'll pull up the quote here on my phone. He had a quote talking about that. I think I took a screenshot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? When it came to the money, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know where it's at. Mark Cuban says he responds to a guy. He says Mark Cuban should be run out of Dallas, right? I'm pulling up the shit I got here. I will pull up on my laptop, but when I pull up a lot of shit, it's gonna get choppy. I'm gonna sound like a fucking robot. I don't got time. But let's Mark Cuban on Facebook. He says, Cuban, you should be run out of Dallas. Mark Cuban says, hey Gavin, how much of that bonus did you get when I sold the team? My bad. A little interruption. But basically, one thing I want to point out that in his response, Mark Cuban 3 years he had the Dallas Mavericks only two only 2 to 3 years he actually made money off the team. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully that's better. But I'm let it load up. I ain't gonna keep talking over you. Hold on. God damn, they really homie. Ain't they don't want me to talk? Let me Yeah, I'm back in this bitch. I see. I gotta get on my phone. They tripping already. I'm gonna upgrade soon. Nigga doing some shit. Let me into the studio. Oh God. What the fuck? But basically, what I'm fucking getting at is stats is no longer on the screen. We'll see the stats. Too late, it's gone. But what I'm getting at is the Dallas Mavericks fans. We've been fucked, bro. The game was close the whole fucking time, right? Game close in a bitch. Why the fuck the nigga we traded for, our 25-year-old, 26-year-old superstar in his prime, we got from overseas, we traded for a nigga that when the game was close the whole fucking time, the nigga was only able to give us 13 points and 11 rebounds. And it's the same frustration Lakers fans been having with Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? They've been having that same frustration with that nigga, and I see it. The nigga be better than KG and Tim Duncan put together. Next thing you know, he was passive. It was a lot of times when I wanted him to attack the rim, and he's close to the rim, he's throwing the ball out. Like Najee Marshall set him up with a couple fucking passes where the nigga was fucking, you know what I'm saying? He set him up with a couple passes where it's a half court play, but he's coming off from the top of the key, going to the left side, and he passed AD and ball in rhythm. So AD is taking a step in rhythm where if AD takes one more step, it's a shot attempt. Maybe it's a foul, maybe he misses, maybe he makes it, maybe he gets blocked, but it's an easy shot attempt. And then AD lazily takes the ball and passes it to the corner, Najee Marshall for a turnover. And that one sequence of the game summed up the whole entire game. AD was being pussy. It was like, are you afraid of LeBron, nigga? you afraid of goddamn it, fucking you afraid of goddamn big bro LeBron, goddamn it, nigga? Now I'm probably gonna go live on Facebook tonight, talk about some shit. Again, I've been here. Normally I say I don't be here because I've been lazy or I work too hard or I got shit going on. No, I had to. I was dodging defamation lawsuits and shit, and police and detectives fucking with me for telling the truth. When you tell the truth, they don't like that. Fuck the Illuminati and all that shit. Just people in general don't like that shit when you tell the truth. The truth fucking hurts. You know what I'm saying? See, I look truth in the mirror every fucking day when I wake up in my life. So I make sure I do things in my life that I can still wake up and look in the fucking mirror. So when you talking about, hair nappy, uneven, maybe a little acne, lips dry and shit, I can look in the fucking mirror, look myself as a man and be like, I like what I fucking see. I respect myself. I love you. You tell the truth. You're not fucking over nobody. Like Adam Silver did with the fucking trade. We didn't forget. So Mavericks fans, yeah, be mad at Nico Harrison. Fuck that nigga. I think he the fucking fall man. Well, but if he's not, fuck Nico and fuck the dumbass owners who don't know what's going on. And just thought we gonna trust this nigga to run shit. And Nico Harris low key jealous of Luka. Cause when star players get all the love, shit, when you the superstar player, nigga, your job is really over the GM, really over a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just as important as the owner if you a real star player, not no Zach LaVine star player. I'm talking about LeBron James, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Luka, fucking in his prime, Westbrook, D Rose. When you on that caliber, you're just as important, damn near second to the owner. So I think when Mark Cuban was there, Nico Harrison wasn't getting no love. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got to do what the fuck he wanted to do. Why that nigga had to stay in his suit and stay at his fucking desk and make the team better around for this nigga. He probably wasn't feeling the fat boy no more. But anyway, as a Mavericks fan, speaking for all Mavericks fans, I know they got the slightly biased Mavericks fan channel and another fucking Dallas Mavericks fan channel ran by white people who don't not really going. They tell you how the fans feel, but it's from their white perspective because in Dallas we have a lot of white people live here, Mexicans, Arabs, a lot of that live here. But just from niggas and shit, from the nigga point of view, from the niggas, I'm telling you. Half the niggas gonna say, well, let's see what they doing, bro. We got 2 years to win the championship. No, bro, listen. What's funny to me, bro? The NBA fucked us. Now, what can we do about that? Nothing. We gotta watch it play out. They chose our team to fuck us with. Now, only thing I can think is that the owners not want to pay the money. Because again, before my laptop tripped out, I was talking about how Mark Cuban was saying, out of 23 years, he only made money for 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So with new ownership, just buying the team, doing a lot of shit, maybe they were trying to find any reason not to pay Anthony Davis. But I feel like the NBA, the way it works, yeah, you probably like Mark Cuban said he lost money. You know what I'm saying? Technically, but the NBA itself is an asset where I know you can loan against it. Like if you think about it, you own an asset that's worth $3 billion. So say last year in 2024, off my $3 billion that it's worth, say I made nothing. I lost $10 million that year. Me being a businessman, the fact that I have something that's worth $3 billion, I can get loans based off of it, and that maybe not loan off my whole franchise and stadium and players for some money, but maybe I'll loan off a percentage. You know what I'm saying? A certain percentage. It can be small, like maybe like shit. If 1% might be worth a lot of millions of dollars, depending on what you're trying to do. Where in business, that 1%, 2%, 3%, 4. Now 5% is a lot in the NBA team now. Now we're getting anything over 5 or more. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? But 1 to 5%, that's worth a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? To leverage in business, you know what I'm saying? Because that 5% in stock, how much is it really worth? Right now in 2025, it can be worth X amount of dollars, but in 2026, 2036, you know what I'm saying? 2047, how much is your 5% stock that was worth 3 billion? Now it might be worth 16 billion. So now your five is really worth 15% at this compared to this, and whatever numbers, right? So I get that part. Now that's viable. I can see like, man, fuck this fat nigga. I'm just trying to make money. I'm trying to do casino. So it's a little bit of both. The owners cared about the money, which opened up Nico doing what the fuck he wanted to do. And Nico thought it was fucking 2K, my league, and made a dumbass trade. You know what I'm saying? That's why that could be possible. So if I don't want to be a crackpot, follow man stand on crack, you know what I'm saying? But if I don't want to be a crackpot conspiracy theorist, I have to understand that it could be a money play. And Nico Harrison really thought he was doing the best thing he was doing. And Adam Silver didn't fuck us. But no matter how you want to slice the cat, who fault it was, why it happened, the point is trading, however the trade, what the reason was, it was a bad trade. Basically, it was a bad trade. Now, if Kyrie was healthy, AD was healthy, and we had all our pieces, I do believe we win a championship this year. So, I do believe we can win a championship this year. And the only player that can think that can beat us is Boston. You know what I'm saying? But the things that we was afraid, the things that Dallas fans and everybody else who's basketball fans, the one thing that we said was that we're afraid of that, okay, on the flip side, the peak championship, we see the vision, Nico, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Championship. I see that. I see that part. I'm with you on that. But we said, I know y'all you owned by some gamblers, casino, but is it worth the gamble? Is it worth the gamble, Nico, if Kyrie Irving is injury prone, Klay Thompson is injury prone, low key, he's washed up. Anthony Davis is injury prone. I mean, I know Luka was getting hurt. You was concerned from being out of shape, but you brought in the wrong superstar if you wanted that. You know what I mean? I mean, Giannis get hurt sometimes, but shit, bring in. I know Giannis. We couldn't get Giannis, but I feel like it was that didn't make sense. Like, okay, if you get two older players that can come in and win now, cool, great, but they're injury prone. Like injury prone, and literally Luka was hurt due to injury. Nigga, Luka probably didn't play more games than both. Definitely Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is done for. He tore his ACL. AD, the moment he got here, been hurt, and he probably still is hurt. They don't think he should play the rest of the season, but he is to prove a fucking point because he's trying to get on Instagram and he can't go around Dallas doing shit. But our niggas look at him some type of way, so he said, "Fuck it, let me try." You know what I'm saying? But in essence, it was a bad trade because you traded a superstar with a lot of potential to build things around, and he was making steps. Get out the first round, he did it. Get out the second round, okay. Go to the Western Conference Finals, okay. Anybody can go to the Western Conference Finals one time. Fucking in the Eastern Conference with Trae Young, fucking the nigga that played the Indiana Pacers, fucking Tyrese Halliburton. Joel Embiid never made an Eastern Conference Final, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? And you know, he's the Eastern Conference. So he made it Western Conference Finals. He did it twice. Then he won the conference, won the NBA championship. The only natural progression would be for him to actually win a championship. So for us to give up on him at 25 is kind of wild. You know what I'm saying? Now they say they didn't want to pay nobody. So this the thing now. If you pay this nigga $300 million now, again, I'm not the money man. Mark Cuban said He only made money out of the 2 3 years out of he had the whole team. So maybe that was the years he won the championship. I don't know. So maybe I'm letting my Mavs fan on crack oversee the money play. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause my name is D Money. You know what I'm saying? I love the money. You feel me? But I just think it's still a bad trade because it's not like, okay, you trade your 25-year-old superstar for two players. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're dependent on two older players that's already injury prone, and if it's a money issue, so that means you're not going to pay AD, you're not going to pay Kyrie. So we're gonna have this period as y'all trying to make money on the back end from y'all rebuilding y'all team. We're just starting over. We're gonna be a fucking glorified G League team. Just if we draft, well, it's gonna be in Nico Harrison's hands. I think Jason Kidd's gonna leave when there's no more talent. Jason Kidd doesn't want all the L's on his record board. He's gonna leave. Probably go coach the fucking Lakers with Luka. That's what I'll go do. But so basically, if Nico Harrison don't win the championship, or if we do, you know what I'm saying? If we do win, cool. But if we don't, we seen this play out like Kawhi and Paul George. Like, how many times have to see this play out? I think what it is, even though it's kind of different because people was building super teams, but Kawhi, Paul George, these older superstars who do it late, that's not possible. LeBron and Steph Curry, even Kevin Durant. Look at Kevin Durant. He's older. Kevin Durant is older, bro. He can't fucking do it. He can't even make it lead the team to the. Just the fact that KD's on your team, you should make the playoffs, nigga. And he has Devin Booker. He can't do it, bro. Sidebar, Devin Booker, your ass, nigga. Your fucking ass, bitch. And where that Phoenix Suns fan at, nigga? He's Devin Booker's ass, bitch. Nigga compared him to Kobe. He's not better than Kobe. He's not better than Shea. I mean, we ain't even gotta get through that list. That nigga's ass, boo boo cheese. And this proves my point. When they made that finals run in 2021, that Chris Paul should have got the fucking MVP for the whole year, nigga. Because Devin Booker's not a winner. He tricked y'all thinking he was a winner. He tricked KD. Because remember when KD first got there, Chris Paul was on the team. You thought the Suns was a winning organization. You thought that Devin Booker was a winner. Nigga, that was Chris Paul, idiot. I feel like Kevin Durant's single. It's probably smart. I think Kevin Durant would be horrible at picking women. I ain't gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Now, most of us is horrible at picking females. Not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. I just cap it off by saying, like, bro, horrible trade. It just shows in our face. And as a fan base, listen to me. We can talk about this all day, and I can sound like I'm going in circles and circles and circles and circles and circles, but it's a void in Dallas. When you watch the players play, it feel like somebody died. When Luka was watching the TV screen, he was crying. It felt like he died. Like it felt like somebody died in Dallas, and we're mourning their death. And it's weird because the person didn't die. They just went to LA to play with LeBron James. So it's a void in Dallas. It's a weird feeling. At least you know when your team sucks, you know, okay, we finna tank. You know what I'm saying? We got some draft picks. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? We know what we're doing. We tanking. You know, we even the fan base know. Like, but think of our mindset. All the years building up Luka, then even last year, just for making Western Conference Finals and just making the finals. And then right when we think we get Kyrie Irving, we get Klay Thompson, we might get KD next year. Right when we think we're finna get a championship without Dirk, the shit don't happen. Y'all traded the nigga, and now we 10th place in the Western Conference. You know what I'm saying? I think my laptop died. It kicked me out. But that's all I want to say. That's my live reaction. I might go live tonight on Facebook.
Bye.
I might go live, but that's just my live reaction. It's a bad trade, and it just shows like you can't get no more crazier than this. We traded a nigga who was out of shape for a nigga who got hurt. Then the nigga dropped 13 points. He dropped 13. Okay, listen to me. If he dropped 23 and 8, cool. He dropped 23 and 8. We lost. Fuck it. Y'all talk y'all shit. Mavericks suck. 13 points and 11 rebounds. Okay. I gotta get off this shit, bro. Y'all not feeling me, bro. They're not feeling me, bro. Y'all not feeling me on this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be back. Had to dodge a couple lawsuits, couple defamation suits. Niggas trying to sue me, trying to put the police in my life and tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Never harm nobody. Even though it's Mavs fan on crack, I don't do crack. You know what I'm saying? Ain't on none of that shit. So shit is definitely weird. Shit is definitely weird these days, bro. But salute Dominique, bro. You a real one. Fucking with me. When I go live more often, I'm think about you, nigga. No homo. But I love y'all. Subscribe. Hey, follow me on Facebook at Decorian Johnson. We're gonna get a crack in there. Follow me on Twitch at Perk Nowinski 41 or Perk 41 Nowinski on Twitch. Again on YouTube, it's Mass Fan on Crack Man, keeping it real with y'all niggas, bro. Full betrayed. Fuck AD. I miss you, Luka. That's pretty much it. All right, y'all.